Welcome back, grappling fans. My name's John Evans, and thanks for joining me again today for another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament match. Today's match is going to be another one from the 2014 Pan American Games. This one is in the black belt division. Let's go ahead and cut on over to it. We've got Victor Estima of the infamous Estima brothers, and his opponent is going to be Nic Nikolaisen here on the left. Nick actually is from Norway, and he travels all the way out here just to compete, so that is pretty admirable. And Victor wants to get right into guard. He grabs a cross collar grip, or maybe it was the same side collar, I'm not sure, but he grabs a collar grip and he sits right into his De La Hiva. Now, I think he wants to play seated up guard. Yes, he does, because he's fishing this hand right underneath the leg of Nick, and he's probably feeding either the lapel or the belt underneath. And Nick tries to shoot an underhook and maybe go for a knee through the middle pass, but that's not going to work out so well when you have your lapel underneath your own leg. And Victor uses that very well to just elevate his hips and get the sweep, and that was very clean. So he's going to get 2 points. Should be 2-0 now. Victor now playing in the guard of Nick. So let's see what kind of guard Nick has. It looks like it's a half guard, a very shallow half guard, just ankle to ankle. And I can't see what he's doing with his other leg. He might be, yeah, there it is. You can see it right there. He's knee shielding it straight up. And this can be a really tricky guard to pass. So it should be interesting to see what Victor does. Now moving the foot all the way to the hip there. Nick tried to shoot, it looked like a loop choke, tried to sit up and go for the loop choke, but Victor saying, I'm having none of that, and he backs out of it right away. And of course, the ever beautiful Clark Gracie making a cameo in this fight. He's a beautiful man, what can I say? But Nick is now trying to sit up himself. I'm not sure what he's going for. It looked like he had an underhook on the far arm. Now switching his half guard off to the other side. That's interesting. But this time locking his ankles, and he's going to use this knee shield across the stomach. So instead of straight up in the air, it's going to be across the stomach of Victor. Victor, I think he has weaved the legs with his arm. So yes, he's going to try to pry these legs free, and then he's probably going to hip up and try to turn his knee and go for a knee through the middle pass. I believe he should have that, especially with this grip right here. And Nick is trying to make an overhook on top of Victor's grip, but that is not really the best grip you can make. Victor gets all the way to side control, but he is trying to prevent Nick from coming up on a single leg, but that just doesn't work. And his hips are actually very compromised. His hips are right above Nick's neck, which is not a good thing, because Nick you can see he was trying for it right there. You can sit your weight back into your heels, and you can elevate your spine, and then basically you will lift your opponent off the ground. You can dump him off to the side. But the way that Victor was preventing that, you could see he was grabbing the insteps of Nick. So he was trying to stop Nick from lifting him straight up, and that seemed to be fairly effective. So they're going to restart in the turtle position. And Victor says, yo, ref, where are my insteps? And I don't even think he had that great of a grip on him, but the ref gives it to him anyway because he is Victor Estima. Victor steps right over. I think he's going for his inverted triangle. Oh, and he's very famous for this. Now working on the Kimura for this arm. Oh, and I think it's pretty deep, because now he's going to be grabbing his own leg, and that usually spells doom. And he gets the tap. Wow. Very quick, very exciting from Victor. It's crazy to me that no one else does that attack other than the two Estima brothers. I'm sure there are other people that do it, but at such a high level, you rarely ever see that maneuver. But I mean, Victor clearly submitting good opponents in the quarterfinals of the Pan American Games at black belt. His brother submitting Andre Galvão at ADCC with the same technique. I mean, it's just a very good technique, but you just don't see it that often. Really intriguing to me. I'm wondering if they're doing something a little bit different with it. Although I've seen it and I've experienced it a few times, it seems pretty straightforward. But it's just interesting that you don't see that a lot. I guess it's just one that hasn't quite caught on, like the Berimbolo or something like that, that's super popular right now. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned. I will be back very shortly with many more. I've been your host, John Evans. Thanks for sticking around. Until next time, goodbye.